thought I got right in the middle.
That was sexy.
I know, but I was like, I thought I got
so
it
close.
in. But yet so far away. All right, this morning on the show, there's a buttload of stuff we want to talk about, including, I'm very excited about this. There were these two numbnuts on Dr. Phil the other day before yesterday, whatever. And it's true. They're total numbnuts.
You know what? One of them was really honest guy. The other one was kind of a jerk.
Yeah. And they basically told us why men cheat. And one of the reasons why is because women don't put out. And as a woman that didn't put out last night, I'm afraid that my boyfriend's going to put out on the website, on the job site, that he's just going to be out there boning all those other guys.
All them hot construction workers?
Yeah. So if you see him rubbing up against something.
Oh, there's a video in the making, huh?
Yeah. Well, it's like 10:30. I was so tired.
No, I don't believe you're pregnant.
Yeah.
I know. Thank you, Jack. And I'm like, it's supposed to be about me, not about you.
You get a pass for 9 months on a lot of stuff.
Oh, no, you get a pass for like a year and a half on being pregnant with
afterwards.
sex. It's crazy.
God, and we just done it the night before, and the night before. It's not like he's,
Deprived.
Yeah, and he makes me feel like I rejected him or something. Oh, it's like, you know what? Let's just cuddle. Oh, forget it.
Oh, yeah. No, that right there is bad. If you're not going to have sex, then we're not going to cuddle.
Oh,
because we cuddle for an end result.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I said, when is it we're going to cuddle without you trying to, and then
Never.
he like grabs my boob, and I go, you know what my dream was today?
Oh.
And he said, what? I go,
Nancy Kerrigan, go.
my dream was that you would come home and you would just grab my boob. And you know what? The Lord answered my wishes. Because guess what?
God.
You curled up and you just grabbed my boob. Thank you, Lord.
Now, since we're talking about sex, did you find out from Dr. Goldberg if
Yes.
oral loving is okay?
Okay. Here's what he told me. He told me something funny, but I don't want you to portray him as a,
Right,
anyway.
so let's just stick to medical.
Yeah, exactly. So here's what he told me. There have been reported cases, out of all the times that you have sex and all the millions of people. So let's say there's 12 billion chances.
Right.
There's been like 3 reported cases of, it doesn't even matter if you're pregnant, of men accidentally shooting air up into women's hoo-ha.
Oh, yeah, because I've heard about that just in general, never blow. You know what I
Right,
mean?
don't blow.
Right.
So it's not a pregnancy thing. It's just a random, like 3 out of 8 billion cases of sex.
So you have a better chance of getting one of those aneurysms we read about than
Yeah.
actually, okay.
There's nothing to do with pregnancy and oral sex.
Oh, all right.
So keep the air compressor out of the bedroom.
Yeah, just don't blow air up into your hoo-ha because it could enter somehow, I don't know, enter the bloodstream and give you an embolism. But I'm thinking...
Don't do it ever, though. It has nothing to do with being pregnant.
Yeah.
That's just a PSA for all
That's
people.
just a thing that you shouldn't, just don't go there. Don't try to give it to mouth to lips.
Right.
So Jack and I were right, of course.
Of
We're
course,
better
yeah,
than
but
that
you were
book.
guys wrong about the hot dogs.
Yeah,
hot
that
dogs
one
are
threw
fine.
us.
People eat
Yeah.
hot dogs for centuries.
You're
That
like,
one-
you guys are fine. I ate 3 hot dogs. 3.
He just said they eat hot dogs for centuries.
Didn't you see that in the medieval times?
They
They'd go
had
out
hot
and slay a
dogs.
dragon, sit down and have a hot dog.
I think I remember seeing that caveman eating a hot dog.
Yeah,
but without the
everyone ate
bun
hot
back then.
dogs. Yeah.
The bun came along later.
Right.
Hey, Jack, and can you hand me that scissor?
Oh, of course.
Okay, I like the Gap and everything, but they have these new tags.
Oh, the theft tags that they attach to the clothes? Is that?
Yeah.
That's
And
a pain in the ass.
It's really, and it gives me a headache.
Better than the stupid ink tags.
No, because they take those off. These are new ones that are attached to the clothes that they just desensitize when you leave,
Right,
and
so
then
then you're stuck with it.
You live with it then.
Unless you have scissors. And all the
Right.
way here.
Presenting pictures.
Pictures!
Hey.
Pictures. Everybody out there that's listening, can you see the pictures?
We wanted
have
only the
pictures.
funny
We
stuff.
have really cute pictures of Lucy.
Okay,
and her
bye.
costume and what?
Oh,
Okay, bye. Next thing.
wow.
Oh.
It was only supposed to be fun. Is there no more funny
Beautiful.
stuff?
Only funny things.
There's other funny stuff, but
Let me see those pictures.
I'm
Pictures
presenting-
don't work on the radio all
Oh,
that
but
much.
Jamie was
presenting
sucked in. She wants to see the
pictures.
pictures.
Well, my dad remodeled my cabin and it looks bitchin'.
There's some cool pictures of Jamie's cabin. There's some cool pictures of Lucy in her cool big furry dog outfit.
Remember the $12,000 cabin I bought?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
the
looking
lake.
sweet.
Is it worth like 15 now? It's all upgraded?
I'm telling you, it looks
Awesome.
sweet. And my dad painted the walls red, and he got this carpet. And look here, pass along. Yeah, I know we have to go, but the cabin looks. Oh, and look, here's
See,
the.
aren't you glad I brought in
Look,
pictures?
yeah.
Wow.
And look,
Bob
there's
is coming
cow.
along on the
I
place.
know, and then that's a little boathouse.
Hold
right
on.
there.
What did Bob cut out of those pictures?
I don't
Some
really
of them are
know.
4s and he cut like one out.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. Here, look, Jack. Here's the fall setting, like the fall type setting.
So nice. Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. A little breakfast nook area.
I know.
That's
That's
very
the
nice.
$12,000 cabin.
That's a good deal.
Yeah, that was a
That
good
is
deal.
a good
That was a good
buy.
purchase. Good purchase.
You can't get a Hyundai for $12,000.
You know, I haven't priced a Hyundai lately. All right, I'll put them in. I haven't priced a Hyundai lately. Is that true?
You might be able to get one for 10, but it'd be close to the price of your cabin.
All right. Well, anyway, so thank you, Monica. The pictures actually, at the end of the day, turned out.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Stench hates you today.
I was just
Why do
thanking
you
her.
hate me?
I was thanking her.
I know.
put-
What did you do?
He put the bloody rag on your.
Yeah,
No.
you put it there.
She
huh?
blamed me for more shenanigans yesterday. I'm offended.
Did you say
did those.
shenanigans?
Yes.
You
What-
did the
what
one.
did
too.
he
For
do?
more shenanigans she's blaming me for
What
that
did
I
he
didn't
do?
He left my grandma's a porn star in her desk, and she found it.
No.
In one of my drawers.
I don't think I did that
In
one.
a file drawer.
I don't think I
just-
did that one.
You did.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
you're,
you did.
you're the one
Okay,
who
I
had that
will
video.
admit that after I found it on my desk yesterday, I did tape it to the back of Robert Lyle's door. And when he had a business meeting later and closed the door, there was old lady porn on the back of his door. And there could be fallout from that. It's totally me, and I apologize.
Sometimes people don't
Think.
think we're funny. You might want to be careful. I'm not kidding.
But I entertain myself.
Okay.
You know, you got to be in the office all day. You may as well have fun.
Yeah, but some people they don't think we're funny.
I also told Stench yesterday how it really hurt me when he hit me in the back with donuts.
And I laughed.
I said, you know what? I gotta tell you, it really hurt my feelings when I felt that donut hit the back of my head.
And you know what? You're supposed to repeat back what she says. I'm sorry that I hurt you, that I hit you with donuts in the back of the head.
Right.
I'm
so
sorry,
that you hear
I'm
how
stupid.
it sounds or whatever.
And you
Right,
hit me
so you
with a
hear
donut.
that you heard it. So she hears that
Right.
you heard it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know. So you acknowledge what I'm saying.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, anyway, it's over. Thank you for the pictures, Monica. Ladies and gentlemen, Monica presenting different... why did you give him that?
He took
Bye,
it from
Monica.
He's going to be just a freaking treat today. I can tell. You know.
Treat.
A treat. I'm going to enjoy your company today, your presence.
Call Jamie, Jack, and Stench.
Is there still a fire burning?
me. Yep.
All righty then. And I believe Jack, we're ready for first call today.
Yay!
Jamie, Jack, and Stench. First call of the day.
The turkey
It's up.
is a funny bird. His head goes wobble, wobble.
Oh, that's weird.
All he says is just one word. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Albuquerque is my
not plugged
turkey,
in.
and he's feathered and he's fine,
Oh,
and
is
he
it plugged out?
wobbles
And he gobbles
and
and
he's absolutely
absolutely mine.
mine.
Eat it. Just eat it.
Turkey, turkey, I'm a big fat turkey. When I talk, when I walk, I wobble.
Wobble, wobble, wobble. When I walk, I wobble. Wobble, wobble, wobble. Yay! First call today. Here's George. Hi, George.
Hello.
Monica, tell him what he's won.
We are going to give George
I
a
love you guys.
very
You guys
nice.
Oh, hold on, George. Monica's telling you what you won. Go ahead.
George, you get a very nice cozy blanket from our friends at Front Runners.
Oh, those are nice.
Oh,
They're
have
soft.
the best stuff ever. And you can go to frontrunners77.com.
Cool.
Okay.
Hey, and you're going to like this blanket. It'll be your favorite blanket. You walk around like Linus or whatever.
cozy.
Yeah.
All right, George, go ahead. What were you calling about?
I just called to say hi and see how you guys are doing, and I always wanted to talk to you guys. I'm always on the road here in the IE and try to get you as much as I can out
Inland
here.
Empire.
I.E.
Empire.
What is it? What makes up the Inland Empire?
Who knows? I don't even
Anything in the 909.
Riverside,
right?
San Bernardino, all that good stuff.
I know, but like, does anybody know really what the Inland Empire is? Like, does anybody know the entire makeup of the
Well,
Inland
it's
Empire?
very inland from any kind of water, and empire, as in, let's call it something nice, because it's really a big old pot of dirt out there.
That's not what I asked. I was like, but does anybody know, like, if ever, like, what parts are the Inland Empire?
Is Temecula in the Inland Empire?
I don't know, because, you know, San Bernardino Valley or whatever, San Fernando Valley, sorry.
Right.
San Fernando Valley just got named its own entity. Like, we just got
Yeah.
named our own thing. I don't know how you explain it. We're going to be on the Census Bureau, San Fernando Valley.
wow.
Yeah, it's like it's a whole thing. So is the Inland Empire, like, going to become a thing?
Yeah, I don't know. I know the Valley's been trying to secede from Los Angeles for a long
It
time.
just worked, Jack. They're going to be on the 2006 Census Bureau, I guess.
We're
That's
going to get
it.
more political clout.
When it's hot out here, it's hot, and when it's cold, it's cold.
Well, and sometimes I feel like a nut and sometimes I don't. But, George, that has nothing to do with anything. What are you doing?
I'm a truck driver. I'm on my way to go pick up some rock.
Oh, I like.
Nice.
Yeah,
I'm
river
a-
rock, colored rock. What kind of rock are you getting?
It's just big rock.
Just
Big rock.
No color rock. It's just rock for a construction site.
just so like gravel.
Yeah, gravel.
Yeah.
That's what I do. I move sand and gravel all day.
Oh yeah.
Hold on.
What?
You're the guy that we follow behind on the freeway and we get the pink, pink,
Yeah.
pink. You know, where it just bounces into us.
That's why you're not supposed to follow so close.
Now, when I write down your driver's license or your, your license plates, and I turn it into my insurance, does that ever happen to you?
A couple of people, they hit me up, but they were pretty stupid because I told them, look, I'm carrying sand. How can I break your windshield with sand?
Yeah, but sometimes you have gravel.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes not, but the gravel doesn't fly.
I've had a piece or two fly, George.
Wow. I
You-
mean, sometimes it's a rock on the floor that you hit and it flies up.
Oh, so
yeah.
you don't have
It happened
to.
to me in my own personal truck.
Yeah.
Oh, so what happens? They have their defense all worked out. How can you prove it was from my truck and not
Right.
from the road?
Can I see the
Exactly.
rock?
Yeah, can I see the rock? Is that how you guys do it?
That's right.
Oh, they have it down to a science. They never have to pay us.
No, I have a sign in the back of my truck that says, stay back 200 feet. We're not responsible for broken windshields.
Ah, there you go.
So that
Now-
protects me from liability from else. I can break all the windshields I want.
I like that you have it all figured out, George.
right,
Ladies and gentlemen, George, our first call of the day, the man with gravel.
Windshields get expensive.
Yes. All right, so we're going to put you on hold, George, and we're going to give you, Mr. Gravel Man, a really nice warm and fuzzy blanket, and you're going to love it.
Thank you, guys.
Okay,
All
hold
right.
on. I know this sounds like they gave him a blanket. I'm not kidding. This front runners.
Oh no, they're cool. My baby has one in her crib.
I had
They're
mine
so soft.
stolen last night by the baby because they brought us one each and I brought it home. Gone. Baby took it and
love
rolled out with it.
I love those blankets, and it's my favorite sweater. In fact, you guys have even asked me what's wrong with my sweater.
It's unraveling because
Well,
you wear
because
it so
I've
much.
bleached it so many times, it's white, and it's this. What is that fiber? It's so. Oh,
What is it called?
Chanel or something like
chenille?
that.
I don't know.
It's micro chenille.
Micro chenille.
Is she gonna do this all day?
No, I'll kick her in a minute.
Okay.
Oh, presenting bunny sleeve from Bob White.
That looks like a dirty thing from JamieWhite.com.
No,
What
it's
is it?
not.
Why are
It's
you
a
fingering
funny
it?
Sleeve.
Stop touching it.
It's got funny.
Yeah, that's
Funny.
creepy. You're
Yeah, let
creepy
me
now.
see what's in it.
Like,
That one's weird.
it's got.
Oh,
little
it's got
kids-
turtles
little-
in it
yeah,
and stuff.
little
Your kids
sea
will like it.
turtle.
It's
All
probably
right,
for
Bob.
your
Get
kids.
your minds out of the gutter. It's a fun toy. Bob
Although I've
Santa.
noticed that the squid looks like a sperm.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that makes it better.
Yeah, just so you know. Okay, we're going to take a little break. When we come back, we have the Bob White Comedy Experience. Yes, and that will be very exciting. And then also, when that portion of the show is over, we're going to play those Dr. Phil clips, and I want to get your opinions on it because it is very interesting, but we want the guy and girl point of view because, I don't know, it's just a little shocking and a little disheartening, but we'll play those too when we come back.
And now, ladies and germs, what you've been waiting for. Just off a 2-week stint at Helen's Trailer Park and Bar. Coming to you from Southern Illinois, where the Hoodolls rape the chickens and no one cares. That's right, he kids because he loves. It's Bob White.
Hey! Jack, get out your fart stuff.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I was pressing buttons.
We got to celebrate.
Oh, you gotta-
Celebrate. How do you do it?
Morning.
Dad! Like,
Bob! Hold on. Oh, there we go. You got to find the sweet spot.
oh, yeah. Dad, you gave us a really bad idea.
What's that?
The Flarpy.
Flarp.
The Flarp is a really bad idea because we all have ADD in this room, and now we won't stop playing with it. It's really annoying.
And we're 9.
And we are like 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That's unreal.
Yeah. This is a bad idea, Dad.
Well, now, wait a minute. I sent those with love in my heart to
Jack!
my friends.
I can't
and
hear
children.
anybody. Hold on. I can't. Will you put the Flarp down, please? I'm sorry, what, Dad?
I sent those with love in my heart
Thank
to
you,
my
Bob.
friends
Thanks,
and
Bob.
all of my children there, whom I appreciate and just want them to have a good time with something.
Well, thank you. We enjoy our Flarp, that's for sure.
I
We
think that
are.
You
Now-
will have a good time with those in the bars tonight.
The other thing is that we think your camera is on the take 4 setting.
Oh, what? No.
Because Jack is the king of technical stuff
Yes.
with cameras.
Yes.
But he says that all cameras have the ability to take 4 shots on one.
Not all cameras, but some cameras.
Yeah,
do.
have-
Fancy ones.
the fancy ones can take 4 shots or like duplicate. What did you say?
I don't know what kind of camera you have, Bob, but some cameras shoot like that. They shoot 4 frames per frame, and so
I know.
right. Bob knows. He taught photography.
It's in my printer. I can print.
Oh, okay. To save paper.
4 twos or 1-up.
Wallet sizes.
That was my theory. My second theory was Bob was trying to save paper.
Well, no, I sent wallets because people take those 4x6s and they throw them in a desk drawer.
Oh.
But there may be a chance that a wallet they would find fun and carry it.
Oh,
So that was my analogy.
They are
Bigger is not better in photography.
Oh, right. 11 by 60 or 11 by 20
Yes.
or 11 by
Yeah. So did, by chance, Jamie, you have a chance to ask Jack and Stench about the photo of the Nashville, Nellie and I sitting together?
Stench and I actually found
Why was I smiling so much?
Yes.
Yes. So my dad wanted to know why he's smiling so much in this photo.
Your 67-year-old dad and his 52-year-old lady.
Sitting on his lap.
Right.
That's
Sitting on my lap. Why would I be smiling so much?
You were thinking about going fishing.
No. I'm looking at the picture right now, and he doesn't have a hand in an inappropriate place.
He just shot a squirrel.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
No.
Thinking
Oh,
of a
hold
beaver
on.
trap.
I know why. He can see right down his shirt, and he's wearing sunglasses, and you can't see where his eyes are.
Oh, that's good enough.
Look at that. Look at that
Yay!
picture. He's looking right down her top.
Oh, that does look like why. Yeah.
And she does have a rack.
Well, now are you two still together?
Oh, yes.
Oh, that's good. You know, I have some troubling news. Robert Lyles told me that you said to him, "I wish my daughter was marrying you instead of the snowboarder."
Well, Robert's put together.
Yes.
Well, now that's not really going to work out, Dad, in the long run.
Well, I like Robert because he and I look like identical twins.
Yeah.
Well, right, yeah, but
Both snappy dressers.
yeah. When I think of my dad dressing, I think he dresses just like Robert. Because you do have that
Right.
purple velvet suit at home, don't you?
I have bad news for Bob, too. His woman's been emailing me.
Oh.
I think she's trying to move in, Bob. I won't, I don't do that. I'll stay away from her, but I just want you to know.
He told me that.
Okay.
She's
just
been
so you know.
emailing you?
Yeah, we have, I'm just wanted Bob to know.
Oh, okay. Well, that was nice of you, Jack, and very honest, like
Yeah.
man to man.
No problem.
I'm cognizant. I have one question, though.
Yes.
Okay.
When we did the hoorah on the boat,
Yeah.
I noticed numerous young ladies had their jeans very low at their posterior end with some kind of design stenciled across the crack of their butt.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
a
have you seen
tattoo across their
Yeah,
back.
on their lower back.
What gives with that?
Oh, I have
It's
my
a-
theory.
It's a thing. Like women are wearing lowrider jeans, which are like leaving. By the way,
Yeah, it's kind of going out, the
Yeah.
lowrider thing.
the lowrider thing, and then they either wear their like G-string underwear, and men call my whale tail because you can see this like whale tail, or they get a tattoo across their back that says "I'm easy."
yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
Well, you see, in Southern Illinois, we just refer to that as a barcode for sluts.
Yeah, yeah. That's kind of what it is here too.
I thought so.
I like
thought
it.
so.
It's kind of something that's
No, I mean a lot
Yeah.
of that's
It looks
why
like a barcode,
that's why
you
you
know?
get it is
Yeah,
because men
right.
like it. You
Yeah.
don't get it because women think it's
You know what's
attractive.
funny? I hate tattoos on women. It grosses me out. But right there is very sexy.
That's what I'm saying. Women don't
Yeah.
find it
Really?
sexy, but
That's-
men find it sexy. So that's what
One of the few
Jack
spots
doesn't
that's
like
sexy
it.
on a
Yeah,
girl.
and I can't wait to see these women when they're in their 60s.
Oh,
it's just
yeah.
going to be kind of an odd thing
It's
to
got to
have
be
when
little.
you're
It's got to be a
grandma.
little tattoo on a girl cute, and the little tattoo there is cute. But if it's big, it's kind of going to scare me away.
Well, the tattoo moves with the earth.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
You know.
yes, that's something to
And so,
think about.
Jamie, how are you feeling? I haven't heard from you in a
I'm
long time.
feeling better. I'm feeling better. I have bronchitis, which is lovely, and I have to have the old ladies having a baby test today, where they take this big long needle and they put it up my hoo-ha and they pull out the cells today.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm having that today, and because I have bronchitis, it's not good because if I cough, then the baby shoots out.
And we'll know the sex. Now, do you know the sex instantly, or do they have to send it away to
I
a
don't
lab?
really know. I haven't asked. I just know that this test finds out the sex
Well,
too.
won't they ultrasound?
Yeah, but it's
That
only
is too
3
small
months.
to
Are
know.
you still going with the same fellow?
I'm still yes, Dad. The baby daddy
I
is
love Bob.
still going with the same fellow.
I see.
Yes. Are you still going with the same
Last.
Yes.
whatever she is?
Yes.
Okay, lovely.
Author.
Yeah.
Author.
Author. Yeah.
I love that.
That's when I think of her, I think of an author. That's
Great.
All right, Dad, we got to go.
Well, that's only because you can't think of anything clever to say.
No, actually, we're 2 minutes.
Squeezing those little fart machines.
We're 2 minutes past our due date or whatever.
Your due date, I see.
Thank you, Dad.
If you could all, living out here where the hoot owls rape the chickens.
And
no one cares.
Would you give me a salute with those little machines?
Yes, and by the way, wait, Dad, let me just tell you something. Hey, Mark?
Yes.
You wanted to tell my dad what that tattoo was?
Yeah, my friend Jerry refers to that as a tramp stamp.
Oh, the tramp stamp.
All right.
There you
I just
go.
thought I'd pass that along.
Pretty good.
No, that's perfect. Now we all have a name for it, so now we can go on
with
living.
barcode that said slut,
No, the tramp stamp. I like it.
Yeah, I
All
like
right,
it.
thank you, Mark.
You're welcome.
All right.
Thank you, Mark.
We roll. Okay, bye, Dad.
Bye, Mom.
Salute.
Okay. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Have fun with them. They'll be great in the bar tonight.
Okay,
Thanks,
love you,
Bob.
Dad. Yeah,
Love
because
you all.
God knows I'll be at the bar.
I know. Bye.
Bye. This just handed to me. Shocking news.
Oh, no.
Yes, you ready?
Yes.
A study by a linguist at the University of Pittsburgh found that men are more likely to use the word dude than women are. Yay!
Wow. You think you got a government grant for that?
Woo, probably. They are also more likely to use it with men than women.
I think my wife's cheating on me because of dude.
When they do use it with women, the women is usually just a friend. Women with whom men are intimate are rarely, if ever, referred to as dude. The researcher also found that dude owes much of its popularity to the fact that it connotes
Yeah.
cool solidarity.
Also get you out of trouble.
Young men use it to express friendship or closeness without being so close as to invite suspicion that they are gay. Dude.
You know what I have done? I've used the word dude to get out of trouble with a woman before. Hence, I'm with a woman and another woman calls on the cell phone that shouldn't be calling.
Oh.
You answer, you can't take that call, but if you don't take the call, they get suspicious, and you say, dude, what's going on? Totally get you. The person on the phone doesn't know. It's
Exactly.
fine. And the person there thinks you're
Dude
talking to a
is
dude.
the perfect out for if you're having an affair.
Yes.
If
Hey,
you're cheating,
dude.
just call him dude. Now, Jack, why do you think you're what?
We're out to dinner with my sister the other night, my sister and her boyfriend, and I said something, and my wife looked at me and said, dude, there's no way. And we all looked at her because I live in a dude braless household. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
we don't say dude or
Right.
bra or bro. It
Right.
never comes out of anybody's.
Yes.
And everybody stopped at the table and looked at her and said, did you say dude? And she's like, well, they say it a lot at work. And I thought, she's cheating on me with some dumbass who says dude.
Exactly.
And you know what? If that's the case, you
She
can
can
have
have
her
him.
because I don't want to be with anybody who would sleep with a duder.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
I'm a duder.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, you're not. You don't say dude a lot.
I say dude a lot.
guys say it to guys, Jack.
Yeah.
You have to start
Hey,
saying it
dude.
to other
I
guys.
I refuse to. I think you sound like an idiot when you say dude.
Well, you know what? In this thing, it's not an idiot. It's to show solidarity in a cool manner and to use it to express friendship or closeness without being so close as to invite suspicion that they are gay. It's better than what you do, which is rub their thigh and say hello.
Yeah.
no, that shows how close I really am.
Jack
to you.
creates awkward moments sometimes.
Yeah, rubbing their thigh and saying hello is uncomfortable for some of us, Jack.
Only when I then blow in their ear.
Yeah, or tongue. Alrighty, here is a woman that thinks I'm absolutely a dumbass, and it makes me laugh because I get to show that she's a dumbass. But whatever. Edie?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, my friend. Go ahead. Say what you need
You're
to
not a dumbass. I just said you don't have the test in your hoo-ha.
Yeah, you do. The one I do. It's not an amnio.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
it's not?
No, it's a CVS or CVC
Right.
or whatever.
The extra sensitive ultrasound?
It's a sack poker.
They pull the cells out of the actual womb, but they don't go through the abdomen.
Dude, you're an idiot.
It's called the CV.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, it's a CV something, and they pull the cells out that way.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, a CV.
I wouldn't want that.
It's the CVS test.
I shop there at CVS.
Yes,
the
so do I.
pharmacy.
Yeah. No, it's not an amnio through the belly.
Yeah, I
Which-
had that.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
the way I've always been told it was done. But
Yeah.
this one is some kind of genetics. I get genetics counseling at 2:00. And then after that, then they go through I don't know if it's a new thing that they're doing instead of through the abdomen.
It must be, and I'm afraid.
I am too. I don't want to have it done through that way.
No, I mean that would even scare me more than having the amnio.
Right, and I have a cyst,
But
so they have to like go around the cyst.
If you use a curved needle.
Needle? I don't know. I don't know, because you can't hit the cyst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's not through the belly. Did that thing hurt through the belly? That would be weird.
That, it didn't hurt so much until afterwards you felt like you got hit by a truck. And you were really, really tired.
All right, Jamie.
I'm not getting that one, though.
Yeah, you're going to feel like you got hit by a truck in them.
But I tell you, I have a beautiful 15-month-old, and she's just gorgeous.
Well,
so,
see, that's good.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I can't push, pull, squat.
No.
I can't do anything. And I'm not supposed to
play
fly.
the next day.
Right.
Fly for 7 days, but I'm flying on Wednesday. I figure that's fine.
Yeah.
Friday, Saturday,
Yeah, 5
Sunday,
days.
Monday, Tuesday.
You're
Yeah.
not flying for a work week. That's
Yeah.
fine.
All right, well, so Edie, that's the thing. It's a CVS purification.
CVS
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so I'm not dumb. You're not dumb. Everybody's smart.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
And just so you guys know, you guys' rules have been really sad lately.
Oh, I'm sorry. We'll try and ump.
Why?
No, we only put off what we
You know,
get.
people say, you roll, and then you guys go, you roll.
Oh, you want
And
to
it's sad.
you want to
give
give her
more.
a try?
Okay, you guys roll.
We rule!
Email Jamie.
Good Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt and gossip too. So remind me to get to that. Here's Jennifer. Hi, Jennifer.
Hi.
Hi.
So your test that you're getting today, it's called a chorionic villi sampling.
Yes, the
CVS.
chorionic villain sample.
Not villain, villi.
Whatever.
Yeah, same difference.
Well,
Yeah,
whatever.
this baby's 666. It could be a villain.
Yep.
Could be. The reason they're doing it is because it gives you less chance of miscarrying than an amniocentesis.
Well, then why don't they do it to everyone?
Yeah. That's a good question.
You know what? I don't know because I'm not a doctor. I just know what the test does.
Well, it seems to me if it gives you less chance of a miscarriage, that they would do that to everybody.
Yeah, make that one the standard.
I think it depends also on when you are in your pregnancy. So how far along you are, that it might not work later.
Let's call your doctor.
Yeah, because I think you're making up stuff,
Right,
Jen.
I do too. Let's
No.
call.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey,
Let's
I
call
was
Dr. Goldberg.
You're
I was a geneticist in college. I
it
learned
doesn't
this.
count. What year was
I
that?
took biology in high school
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, I took advanced biology in the 8th grade.
I dissected a frog before.
I not only did a frog, but I did a fetal pig.
I did a cow eye.
I did a goat's eye.
Those are so gross.
Oh, the fetal pig rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
Looks
gross.
like my
too.
baby.
Oh.
It does. All right, so we all have had our biology and microbiology and zoology and whatever, and so we're just as informed
Right.
as you.
We should call Dr.
Okay.
Goldberg the best doctor who won't talk to us
Yeah.
on Earth.
Exactly, Jack. I just don't know his number again, and I keep losing
We should
it.
put
It's
that.
okay,
We're
he
going to
won't
need
answer.
that in the next few months. We should
He
write that
won't
one on
answer.
the board or something.
There's some lady named Loopy.
Oh, okay.
She
sounds.
probably won't answer. I don't know what number it is. I can't find anything anymore, Jack. I'm disorganized.
What's in
Oh, what happened?
Why do you have an envelope with a Post-it note pad inside of it?
I don't know.
Are you starting to lose your mind?
No.
You're turning into your uncle.
You pulled out a big manila envelope, and inside it was a Post-it note pad.
No,
Not just a note, but the whole pad.
Because this morning I was like, oh, I have Dr. Goldberg's number on this pad, and then I was like, it was for like compactness.
Oh, yeah.
Is that a word?
I don't know.
It's for things to be more compact. It was so things were small.
The whole pad of paper you needed?
Jack, it was dark. I grabbed the pad. I grabbed the
Jack's
pad.
giving you a hard
Grab
time.
the pad.
And he's not going to answer. I don't even know why I would call him.
Oh, we shouldn't call him. He hates
Because
us.
at some point he's going to have
No,
to give
he's
in.
not.
We're going to break
He's
his
gonna
neck.
see-
You've reached Jay. I'm not
Hi,
available.
Jay.
Leave a message and
God.
I'll call you back.
All right,
Thank
here.
you.
Here we go, doing a show for my doctor on his voicemail.
Press 5 now.
The guy that won't call
At
us
the
back.
tone, please record your message.
We'll take care of this.
When you have
Good
finished
luck.
recording,
All right.
you
I'm
may
not even
hang
going to
up
talk
or press
because I
1
told him I
for
wouldn't
more
call him
options.
anymore.
Damn it, Jay, we have serious questions that need answering now. Last time we had a hot dog incident. Yesterday we almost had an oral sex incident. We need your help immediately. You took an oath to help us, Jay. Call
Why
us
do you
back.
hate us, Jay? We need
Damn
to know about
you.
CVS, not the pharmacy, but
Right.
the needle through the hoo-ha test.
I'm not
Call us back now. We're
Now.
having a baby. We need help.
See, Dr. Goldberg, I said I wasn't going to call you anymore, so I'm not talking.
1-800-STAR-987.
We're having a baby, damn it. It's not time.
See what you guys did? Now I'm going to have a miscarriage.
All right,
'cause I'm
now I
laughing.
think we took care of it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it is a lot better.
Nicole!
Yes.
Hi, Nicole.
Hi.
Hi.
Jamie's dying.
I am dying. Well, you guys made me cough.
Sorry.
That last woman did not know what she was talking about.
Exactly.
Actually, you're not going to like this. A CVS actually has a little bit slightly more chance of a miscarriage than an amnio.
Oh, real nice.
No, but what it does is it tests for any abnormalities in the baby sooner than the amnio. You do the amnio in 15 to 17 weeks, and you do this one faster.
Oh, so I can find out its specialties
Yes.
sooner.
Right.
And they usually do it in older women, like after 40.
Hey!
No, Jamie, but some doctors feel that some of them are moving more towards doing that than I had an amnio with my first, and I was about to have a CVS with my second that I miscarried before the CVS. So.
Hey, you're not good news.
No, but anyway, that's what. So,
And with my cough, I'm certainly going to cough out this
Way
baby.
to go, Donna Downer.
You're going to be
Her name is
fine.
Nicole.
Yeah,
So if you
Nicole.
can rhyme with that, then you got yourself a show.
Nicole the Hole. Oh.
Hey,
That's not nice.
It was the only thing I could think of. I'm
Oh,
not very
my
clever.
God.
The poor lady miscarried, and now you're
Yeah,
you're
exactly. Now
insulting
you're calling her a
her?
hole.
Hey, it
Just
was a long
bringing
time ago.
Jamie down.
Wow. Well, Nicole, I'm glad that they do
You're
it
going to be fine.
really, really old women.
You're not old.
Hey, they do it in really, really old
I
women.
didn't say that.
You did
Normally,
too.
yeah.
Who did? I can't
I-
make that up. I can't just repeat something that nobody
I didn't say they
said.
do it. I said they did it in older women. They
You
usually
said
You
they do it
said
in women
really
who have
old
the new
women.
thing is that
freakishly old women who have babies like in their 50s.
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
what
Like my
said.
grandma got knocked up and she had it
You
done.
said they do it in like
what I
senior
said.
citizens only. That's what I heard.
Yep.
that's not what I
Yeah,
said.
didn't she say
Yes.
senior citizen test?
Yeah.
Not the CVS test, senior citizen
She
test.
said she was young and got an amnio, unlike you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She said because I was young, and so I could bounce around and do an amnio because I'm young.
Wow.
Whatever.
Hurtful.
Here's an old bitch that had one too. Nancy?
Oh.
Hey, you old fart.
Who is this?
Well, it's Jamie, Jack, and Stench.
Hi.
Jamie, Jack, and Stench. Jamie, Jack,
Jack,
and
and
Stench. Anyway, I'm just some old broad that's getting a test like you had.
Yes.
Yes.
What happened?
I highly recommend it. It is definitely the way to go.
What, does it feel good?
I highly recommend it. Stench
No,
will
I
get one
wouldn't go
too
that
then.
far. But when they told me about the size of the amniocentesis needle, it was not, something that I wanted to experience. And the CVS was, painless. It was relatively easy. And I knew at 12 weeks I knew what the sex of the baby was, that he was completely healthy, that everything was fine. Amniocentesis, you can't even do it until you're 16 weeks along, and then it takes 4 weeks to get the result.
How long when do you know the sex of the kid?
As soon as you get the results of the CVS.
No, I mean like that day or 2 weeks?
They did it when I was 10 weeks pregnant, and by 12 weeks, I knew
So
the
2 weeks.
gender of the
Yeah,
baby
we
and
can
that
figure-
everything was okay.
If we give one of those
Right.
sassies, the self-addressed stamped envelopes, can we get the results
Yeah.
quicker?
And by the way, I'm so happy I'm using this $1 billion radio station to find out about my test today, and I couldn't be happier. And I'm sorry and apologizing to all of you for using this radio station for. Anyway, Nancy, thank you for your phone call. We appreciate it, especially the painless part, because that gives me some less anxiety today.
Right.
Go
We should
for it.
stop
It'll
taking
be-
calls
it'll
on
be
this right
great,
now.
and
Yes,
you'll know,
exactly.
It'll put your mind at rest.
For
and
so many
everything will be
reasons,
great.
really.
Yeah.
All right, Nancy, thank you so much.
Bye, Nancy.
All right, bye. So we'll stop taking calls on this, A, because we got to end it with it's virtually painless. So
Yeah,
we'll
it's
stay there.
easy and it's all
Stop while
good.
we're ahead.
And then B, not that entertaining for a morning show to be talking about one particular test that only like a fourth of the people will get. So there you go. It's just something to think about. But over half of you will deal with, Jack, if you could just give us one clip. Over half of you will deal with why men cheat. Here is something you need to hear.
It's been 4 hours now, and Tom Cruise still
What is
will
that?
not.
Oh, is that all on the
Park.
same disc?
No.
Oh, then I don't have it. This is the only disc I got yesterday. I
It
assumed-
wasn't from yesterday. It's from Monday we had that disc. The
It was
Dr. Phil
Monday.
one.
Dr.
With
Phil.
the women beating the
Oh,
chair.
it's on that one?
Oh, I
That
was
was
like,
from South Park. You should play that. It's funny.
well, I know, but I set up something else.
Oh, I thought it was on that disc you gave me yesterday.
Okay,
No.
let me try it all over.
Okay.
I know that CVS part is in that test. It's very exciting for a lot of you because nobody will go through it. But let me just tell you this. Over half of you will deal over half of you will deal with a cheating man. So listen to this.
You think you can apparently take people's feelings and just throw them out like they're
exactly
nothing.
where I wanted it.
Why do you take your marriage vow?
That could be because I was raised very Catholic.
Then
Said,
tell me
I act on
why.
it.
Tell me.
It's something inside of men, all men, whether you want to believe it or not,
Okay.
like sex. Sex is more addictive than anything else.
Reasoning just because of sex, is that everything?
No, it's a thrill of seeing someone you don't know and like one of you for. And my first thought, most of the time, would be how long would it take me to get you in bed?
So you have to act on every thought that you have. Yeah, it's a game.
No matter what you say to us, no matter what you ask of us, it's not our fault. And no matter what you ask your husband, he won't tell you the truth. Your husband will never come to you and say, I cheated because of this. He cheats because it's in him. It's in me, it's in him. Some people act on it, some don't.
I have problems with that already.
Wow.
I just like the guy from yesterday. What was his name that he's coming out to the parents on too?
Justin.
I like his thing that he grew up one day and he realized that loyalty meant you were a man.
Right.
I liked him. I don't buy
That's
this.
a good line.
I don't agree. To me, that's like, this guy is trying to justify his own actions by saying, it's on all guys.
Yeah.
Don't look
You
at
don't
me.
cheat.
Don't look at me as a bad guy
It's
because
what
it's
the
an all
cheaters
guy.
do.
It'd be like, it'd be like if an alcoholic said all people could be alcoholics, just some don't. It's not true. A lot of people, aren't
Have
cheaters.
a higher moral ground.
Right, exactly.
Jack doesn't cheat and Stench don't cheat.
Yeah.
Right, and I know I have a lot of friends who don't cheat, and for him to sit there and go, it's in all guys, so that don't blame me, it's in all guys, it's just a way of
I
justifying.
think what he meant to say is a lack of morals are in a lot of men.
Well, there's so
Or a
many
lot of
people,
people.
that do cheat that makes it that easy to use that as an excuse. Because, I mean, I have a lot of friends that don't, but I have a lot of friends that do. Probably more that do than don't.
And so he just said it's an innate a trait.
We're
that
men.
some people can hold back from, but that most can't, or whatever.
Right, and your husband will never tell you the truth.
Right.
Yeah.
He likes to get the strange.
Right. Because that guy needs to justify the fact that he's an immoral ass and he's on TV.
Well, and I think Justin yesterday, the man I just adore as the ultimate guy. I mean, but he just said, you don't put yourself in those positions, and then one day you just grow up and you're like, okay, if I'm going to be a true man, I'm going to be loyal because that's what loyalty is.
Right. And I don't even necessarily agree with that because you don't have to stay out of – it's like I could go to a nightclub and have a good time and not cheat. It's
That's
not
true.
like I'm this person who's so out of control that I have to avoid it. You
Well,
know what I mean?
and he said this is what I meant to say. He said it shows a man's insecurity because they need that oh my God, somebody has to feed my ego because, I just need that feed of an ego. Like I'm still hot and some girl wants to, do this.
I'll agree with that. Those guys who cheat, that's what they're doing.
But it's also not an immature thing. It's not like something you do when you're young and then you grow up and you just stop doing it.
But it's a feed the ego.
It is a feed the ego, but there's a lot of old guys that are married 20 years that are doing it. It's not a grow up issue. It is an ego issue or a control
I think it's all
issue.
ego. I know I did it for ego.
I think it's a control issue too. Like to say that the woman's running his world at home and everything, and then finally he gets a girlfriend that he's kind of the boss of. It's like a different thing.
No. What you're saying, actually, I mean, I know that
You know
you're
what I
saying
mean?
you're saying what I'm saying, which is he's in control of it, but she's feeding his ego by saying, "You're so great. Oh my God, you're so strong. Oh, you're so smart for knowing this stuff. Oh my
that's
God.
true.
Oh my God, that's awesome. Oh, you're so handsome. You're so this. You're so that. Yeah. Well, you marry him.
You can have him.
Call Gene.
Oh, you want me to close the blind?
Yeah, if
Okay,
you
no
don't
problem.
mind. Well, because I meant to, and then I did it. I did it. You can do it. Oh,
Is that
thank you.
better?
Yeah, I'm having light sensitivity. I think I have meningitis. Did you see that 2 kids on some college campus in the East Coast died?
Oh, no.
Meningitis. You can just get it from, drink it out of somebody else's cup or whatever. And the girl had light sensitivity, which I'm having.
It's bright outside.
And
You're
she-
staring out a
Headache,
window.
too.
And she had flu-like symptoms, and then she died 3 days later. That is crazy. And she was a dancer. That's weird they can't heal that or treat that or whatever. Anyway, okay, and now they have to, all our friends have to get treated. Oh, it's a big mess. What was I going to tell you? Not that. We're going to
The
do
Brad
the-
and Angelina story I'm dying to hear.
Well, we are also on cheating.
Cheaters.
Yeah. Speaking of cheaters.
Oh, we had a second clip, I think is what you were telling us.
Yes. Well, and this goes with the cheating thing, the Brad and Angelina thing. Listen to this. Breaking news. And it goes along with the cheating thing, but only this is on the girl down low. Or whatever you hip people say. 33-year-old Johnny Lee Miller is Angelina Jolie's first husband. He says Brad Pitt has no idea who she really is. He says, "We still love each other deeply. Brad doesn't know how much or how often.
Oh.
Had to throw in that little last one.
Yep.
That's what he told a friend at a U2 concert earlier this month in Las Vegas at the MGM Grand. According to this source, Johnny said he and Angie have had several secret meetings that Brad is completely unaware of. Johnny doesn't care. He doesn't even like Brad. Shucker. Usually those first husbands don't like the new guy.
Right.
Especially when they're pretty.
Yeah. The feeling is mutual. On September 20th, Brad was in Canada working on a movie and found out that Angelina had spent the day with her ex-husband in New York. He demanded she spend the night with him, so she rented a private jet and flew to Canada to be with him so he wouldn't feel like, hey, freaky. So anyway, Miller says the reason why he divorced Angie in the first place, I call her Angie.
Right.
Yeah.
Is that she was really too open-minded to be with whoever she wanted when she wanted to be with them. And he said, I couldn't deal with it. And trust me, it'll become an issue for Brad. She won't be loyal to anyone.
Oh, if she cheats on Brad, that's just amazing, cool story.
The three of them are spending Christmas together in London. Huh?
Who, Brad, that guy and her?
Yeah, that's it. And it's going to become an issue for Brad very soon, too. The three of them are spending Christmas together in London. He says it's the first husband meeting the next husband. Bless me. It says, I don't think Brad... Hold on, let me get a tissue.
Okay.
Thank you. I don't think Brad will like it, but Angie and I have only become closer since our divorce. Take my word for it. If they get married, he's in for one hell of a ride. And when it falls apart, I'll be there to pick her up.
Okay, now I had a problem
guy's
with
a
what
jerk.
he said, though.
What?
He said he didn't stay with her because he had a problem with her not being loyal and being a cheater, and he couldn't hang with that. Yet he's willing to be the guy that she cheats with on other guys. So where is
Absolutely.
the morality in
Oh,
that?
it's not
There's
about
no
morality.
morality. He finally gets his.
Yeah,
Right.
she's
is that
hot.
what he's doing? He's giving
Don't
it
you
back?
think?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's like, I want to bang her, but I don't want to be the sucker that she's married to while she's banging everyone in the
Right,
world, but
so-
I still want some.
So, well, I think I finally get to make somebody else a sucker.
Maybe
Yeah.
because it happened to me, I'm going to
Yeah.
do it to somebody else.
Yeah, that's what I
Okay,
think.
maybe.
I have no idea. I don't know what these people are not real to me. I
Right.
don't really know. They're all fake. They're celebrities and it's all bullcrap. Anyway, the other part is that we wanted to play the second part of a 2-part series of the Dr. Phil clips of why men cheat. The first guy says it's in all men to cheat. It's men's way to be promiscuous. That's really it, and that's the way it is. That's what he says. And that we as women can't do anything about it. That's just who they are as men.
And your husband won't tell you.
Right. That's just all men cheat.
It's what we do.
Now, I have 2 married men in front of me. I'm not seeing that.
Not what we do.
Not what they...
And I'm not really holding back, to be completely
Yeah.
honest. It's not like I want to,
Right.
and I've been controlling myself.
Yeah, exactly. So, all right, and we'll do the other part of this Dr. Phil, Why Men Cheat, when we come back. Oh, boy. This is bad
what?
news. Vince Vaughn didn't even make the top 20 in People Magazine's Sexiest Men Alive, and a friend of Jennifer Aniston says that's their problem. Okay, and I agree with that, and we're going to get back to the Dr. Phil cheating thing in a minute. Here's the thing. I wanted to make a comment. You know, this Vince Vaughn guy or whatever, and I'm just talking not in celebrity people, but in your real lives, you know, he might be perfect, but when he doesn't match up to the looks and the physique and all that of Brad Pitt, and Brad Pitt's always in People Magazine and all that stuff, and Brad's beautiful, but Vince might have so much more to offer, but you can't see it. And you know she's like, God, if he's just a little hotter and thinner.
I like Vince Vaughn, too. He's funny. I mean, he's like
Yeah.
and a cool guy in interviews, but he doesn't have that Brad Pitt, like, charisma or appeal or whatever it is.
Brad's
that,
just damn good looking for a man.
Right, and I bet he's not funny, and I bet he's not, amazing to be with and all that stuff, and Vince Vaughn is, and you wish you could combine the two into the perfect person. But you know it's got to irritate her a little bit that Brad's always in the pretty boy section and Vince is in the potbelly.
But you know what's funny? Not always, or actually I will say almost never do you see a really hot comedian.
Oh,
You
that's
know what I mean?
true.
The funny guys are always the guys that got to be funny because they're not that hot.
And John the comedian, when
John Heffron.
Yeah.
Heffron, he's going to be here in about 30 minutes, so he'll be happy to hear that. Stench.
Yes. You
And-
ugly comedian, John.
Jen is Vince's dream girl, but Vince isn't Jen's dream man. No.
I see that.
Yeah. But champagne's not enough for Jen these days. According to In Touch Weekly, she normally likes a glass or 2 of white wine. But now she's drinking hard liquor.
Good for her.
Jen! At a party last week, she was putting away dirty martinis, raspberry margaritas, and shots of Captain Morgan rum.
Oh, that'll make you sick.
If she drinks enough, Vince is going to be hot.
She was doing one shot after another. I couldn't believe that such a tiny girl could hold that much liquor. Oh.
Wow, that's sad.
Do you think she's drinking to make him hot?
I think she's drinking too, just from all the stress and stuff. But Jen, if you need help, I'll come over and make you drinks that won't. You're combining bad stuff.
Bad, yeah.
Yeah, stick
Bad.
to one.
Do kamikaze shots if you're gonna drink vodka, martinis, because you're really mixing up the rum. and
Jack
stuff.
knows what to mix to give you a nice buzz.
The less
And
the
Jaeger
hangover.
numbs the pain.
Oh, yeah. See, that's what my boyfriend drinks is Jaeger, so he thinks that I'm hot. He just downs it and he's like, "You're so beautiful." I'm like, ugh, say it without the Jaeger. Anyway.
Wow.
What? I'm just being honest. Anyway, okay, so that's sad news. Tara Reid, by the way, speaking of drunk people, Tara Reid wants to do Dancing with the Stars.
That would be fun.
Oh, so she could pop a boob
I
out.
think they should let her.
No, so she could be wasted.
Yeah, and just
Fall
be out
over.
of control.
Uh-huh. Wouldn't that be awesome? Last weekend, she was on her best behavior at a 30th birthday party in Hollywood. She even brought her mom to help keep her off the sauce. But a few nights later, she made the mistake of having another birthday party, this time in Miami.
Whoops.
A source says she attached a magnum of champagne to her mouth, and by 4 a.m., she had to be carried out of the bar. So this show will be called Stumbling with the Stars. I like it. I want her to do Dancing with the Stars. That would be bitching, wouldn't it? Because she'd
it
show
would
up
be
on the
fun.
sauce.
Or like argue back with the judges. No, F you.
Yeah, totally.
I dance great.
That would be awesome. All right. Anyway, let's get back to what we were talking about. There's this stuff that Dr. Phil had a couple days ago, and I know we don't really care about Dr. Phil, but I like the two guys that were admitted cheaters. They said, "Here's why we cheat." And by the way, on our show, if you're an admitted cheater, I was. I cheated for my ego, and I cheated out of loneliness. Because my husband didn't live here. And I really, honestly, I feel like, because my sister, this is so sad, my sister came to visit me and she goes, "Oh my God, your closet is organized in color and like seasons." And I said, "I don't know anybody out here. I'm so lonely. I was so lonely when I got out here that I put blacks and browns and pinks and white. I mean, my closet was like all I had to do." She's like, "Your house is so spotless." I'm like, "I'm so lonely." So I have to admit that I cheated with Fancy Pants at the beginning out of total loneliness. I mean, it was just I was so happy to have somebody to go to dinner with and talk to and whatever, because my husband lived in Colorado. I was just like, oh my God, somebody's paying attention to me. This is awesome. And he knows his way around the city and where to go and all that. So if you were an admitted cheater, I think it would help others if you say why you cheated. Cut to Jack on that Dr. Phil. This is why this guy cheated.
Joe, do you consider yourself to be selfish by doing what you do sexually? Because you say women get this because they don't do their job. If they did their job, you wouldn't be out having sex.
I believe that.
And you say that you're really good at cheating, right? You know how to pay cash, you know how to do the phones, you know how to do all the things so you don't get caught, right?
Right. It's the thrill of not getting caught. Then there's a thrill of why you're cheating. You might get caught.
It was more Dr. Phil than him, but that was his point.
But where's the guy that says if women did? Oh, did he not get it?
Yeah, that was the.
Oh, damn it!
setup
There's
of
the
that
best.
guy.
He didn't get the best one. The best one. Shoot, and that's what I thought it was gonna be. The best one is the guy said, if the women give us a meal, if they clean our house, and if they give us sex, we won't cheat as men. That's the three things we want in life. I can't believe he didn't grab that one. That was the most amazing clip out of all of them. But God love him for doing what he did. If they put out, if they feed us, and if they keep the house clean, men will not cheat. We will stay right where we are in our little den.
Oh, such a cop out.
I want. Do we still have that tape? I want him to pull that. Okay, because that is the best clip ever. Because that guy made me crazy.
Yeah, because that's so not true. That's just an excuse he gives to cover up why he cheats. It
Yeah.
has nothing to do with a clean house.
I
and
would
getting
say,
it home.
the clean house doesn't matter. If you fed us and gave us sex all the time, you would keep us happier, not necessarily, cheating. If you're a cheater, you're a cheater.
By golly. All right, so why people cheat. And if you're a professed cheater like me, I did it out of selfishness, loneliness. It's something that I'm not proud of. But that's why. Give us a call.
Are you all right?
I'm okay, Jack. I got me bronchitis because remember I diagnosed myself.
Right.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. We are trying to figure out, unravel, if you will, and we'll never figure out the age-old question of why people cheat. Never.
The history of men.
Yeah, we'll never figure it out. But I really thought it was an interesting Dr. Phil, and I know y'all hate Dr. Phil and you're rolling your eyes or whatever, but it was, something I thought that I'd bring to the table. Anyway, on Dr. Phil, he had a couple of men that were self-proclaimed cheetah. And anyway, they told why they cheated. If you play number 1, and actually it's a way better clip than number 2.
Yeah. You think you can apparently take people's feelings and just throw them out like they're nothing. Why do you take your marriage vow?
That could be because I was raised very Catholic.
Then tell me why. Tell me.
It's something inside of men, all men, whether you want to believe it or not, like sex. Sex is more addictive than anything else.
Reasoning just because of sex, is that everything?
No, it's a thrill of seeing someone you don't know and like one of you four. And my first thought, most of the time,
yeah, I can bang you bitches,
would be how long would it take me to get you in bed.
So you have to act on every thought that you have. Yeah, it's a game.
No matter what you say to us, no matter what you ask of us, it's not our fault. And no matter what you ask your husband, he won't tell you the truth. Your husband will never come to you and say, I cheated because of this. He cheats because it's in him. It's in me, it's in him. Some people act on it, some don't.
Okay. I have so much to say about this. Because in my head, I was thinking, well, why are some people raised like Jack and Stench where they won't cheat? Like, they would rather leave than cheat. In my opinion, that's who they are morally. But I feel like, and I know you people are going to laugh and point, I feel like I'm a moral person. Okay? All right, hold your laughter. But I do. I feel like I'm a moral person. And my parents were married for 42 years. As far as I know, they were completely faithful to each other, and they had and I know that they had a solid marriage, a great marriage. So for 42 years, and that's what I was believed to do. My sister's been married for like almost 20 years to her high school sweetheart, and that's what I always wanted. So I'm thinking, well, I'm going to say, well, why are some people raised with morals and some people aren't? And yet I feel like I'm a moral person that would be married forever. Right. But I truly believe in that one little weird thing, which is, I mean, I put myself in that position. If I would have stayed in Colorado in my little house with my stepkids, with my husband, I really know in my heart I would not have cheated.
Yeah.
I really do. I mean, I put myself in that position where I came out to LA and I was alone and I was lonely and there was no excuse and it was morally corrupt to do that. But, I felt crappy about doing it. And so I'm no better than these guys saying, that's what people do. But this guy is I mean, like, why is he so different than you guys?
He seeks it out. This guy is like a hunter.
Yeah.
And he wants to cheat. As much as he wants to blame it on it's in me and I can't control it, he wants to. He gets some thrill out of it. It fulfills some desire he has.
But why does he have that and you guys don't?
I don't know. Why do some people get addicted to drugs?
No, but I'm just trying to figure out. I mean, like, why is it? We know that, a lot of people cheat. So why is it that, what is the difference between you guys, the guys that won't cheat, and the guys that do? What is the difference?
Yeah, I don't know.
They, I mean, everyone looks at, like, you could look at another person and be attracted to that person. You're like, wow, they're hot. I look at her. But the fact that to go after them, chase them down, and go too much. It's too much crap.
So is it that
I guess I'm too lazy to
That's
cheat.
what I was going to say. Is it that some of you are lazy and it's just like a big pain in the ass and more of you are go-getters? I mean, I don't know.
It's the worst thing. Dating is the worst thing in the world. The dating process of getting to know someone. God, I hate that more than anything.
Right, but this isn't dating. This is like...
but cheating. You're still... It's dating when you're trying to get this person into the bed with you.
Why do some men want that thrill and you guys don't? Is it because you're lazy?
Or it's just not something I
and it's
want.
not sex.
It's
because if everyone wants sex, there's sex all the time. But you have sex at home.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the difference is. Like if there is or is it your wives make it where you don't cheat? I don't know. Is it something that your wives are doing right, or is it something
I
that
don't think it's anything my wife's doing. To be completely honest, I have no desire to cheat. You know what I mean? I'm happy with my life, and I have other things to worry about than trying to find another woman. It just doesn't seem like. It's not something I desire.
It's not an agenda.
It's not anything I want to do.
And I don't want another divorce. That's for damn sure.
Oh, my God.
I couldn't imagine having two of what I have now.
And I made it, well, I didn't make a mistake because, I adore the snowboarder. But I always said I would marry a cheater next time. Like, I would marry somebody that went through a divorce. Because once, like Stench said, once you go through a divorce, you never want to go through a divorce again. And that's what I always thought. If I really want a happy marriage, the next time I'll marry somebody that has gone through a divorce because you don't want to do it again.
If I caught my wife boning the gardener, I might just say, "Hey, call me when you're done." I'll be back.
Well, the gardener that you guys have is really hot.
It's cool. I'll be back.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really blame her there, so it's not her fault. Here's John. Hi, John. John, some people change their name, so please try to remember the name we gave you.
Yeah, Lou.
Hello, how are you?
Hi. All right, so why do you cheat?
Well, the first person I completely agree with. I think just 90% of men just don't want to come to the terms for it.
What does that mean? You said nothing.
I said nothing.
Yeah, you said nothing.
90% of men don't want to come to the term with what?
Terms with the fact that they do want to cheat. Just most of the men are scared to leave the woman they have because they can't get another woman.
Well, then if they couldn't get another woman, how could they cheat?
Yeah.
And John is with
the
his little
dumbass.
buddy, and they're like making funny sounds because they're 12.
Right.
Yeah.
So don't listen to him. We don't.
But
listen.
you know what? That you would assume a little immaturity there, and you would assume the
Cheater.
cheater.
Yeah, you're right.
You would
You're
totally
right.
assume that.
That is not a man right there, and that therefore is a cheater. You're right. Good point. All right, so we're gonna have that second clip of a cheater, and it's the one where the guy is like, basically, you feed me, you wash my clothes, and you bone me. Wow, I almost said the F word because it goes with feed.
Right.
Yeah.
And you bone me, I will be faithful. But because you women don't put out, then, you get what's coming to you, bitches.
Okay, now there's another one. That's an interesting. Let's say right now, like, my wife cut off sex completely, and there was just no sex in the house whatsoever, and there was nothing you could do to get it back.
Then you masturbate.
No, then you cheat.
No, you masturbate.
No, at that point, you cheat. If the sex is cut off completely and no one's having any sex in that house, you cheat.
Like I told the snowboarder last night, I said, honey, go downstairs. We have porn. Knock one out and come back to bed. He was like, I can't believe this.
Nothing wrong with that, but it's like...
Thank you. I thought it was a loving woman right there.
It's not like you...
Honey, we have porn
Yeah.
downstairs. I go, and there's that really smutty one. I said, go downstairs, knock one out, and then come back up.
And when was the last time before last night that you had sex? The night before?
The night before,
So
four times.
He is not deprived. There's no
Like, I don't want to go to the
deprivation going on.
doctor today and have him go, geez, Louise, sister, slow down. Things are not right.
I'm talking about no sex for a year or more.
Yeah, that would be hard. And he goes,
And there's no medical reason for
but
it.
he did make me feel bad. He's like, I would never reject you.
Oh.
I'm like, honey, we just had sex the night before 4 times in one day. He's like, yeah, but I would never make you feel like this. I would never reject you.
Wow.
That was mean and hurtful.
That was.